the reason me and my old partner got signed to Def Jam was because of Battle for World Supremacy at the New Music Seminar. Mm-hmm. I remember every dude I smoked on that fucking stage. Every dude. So Ronin Rowe was the first one. Then it was Young MC, second round.
Young MC?
Yep, the Young MC. Mm-hmm.
I don't
then it was, third kid I battled that day. Let me see.
Ronin Rowe, Young MC.
Yeah, Ronin MC. Oh, right, no. And then it was over for the day, and then the next day was the finals at Hammerstein Ballroom, and it was, I battled Raven T from the Mighty Mike, or the Dismasters, Mighty Mike Master, Dismasters, sorry, I always get that name, Dismasters. And I almost lost that battle because I did something I shouldn't have tried. I shouldn't have done it because I was so rhyming off the top of my head. And they had the Dismasters were famous for like doing mama jokes in their rhymes, you know? So I was like, yo, I'm just gonna come at him with his own mama jokes. Like I'm gonna just come at him, and I started fumbling. And I'm hearing the boos. And he's in the back, and I see him opening up a piece of paper. And I said, wait, you rhyming off a piece of paper? I said, wait, where's the bartender? In fact, get a waiter. Somebody serve him a plate of rhymes. Because you can't be writing rhymes off paper. What you thinking? And the crowd was like, oh! And I was like, wait. And then I looked and I said, yo, I just served you, son. 3, 2, 1, my job's done. And the fucking timer went off. Burn! He could have said some old neck shit. He was done.
Yeah.
But then I get to the side of the stage and I'm about to battle the next dude. And Mr. Magic comes behind me from BLF. And he's like, yo, let me get your mic. And I'm like, yo, there's a mic on stage. What you need my mic for? And Magic would love to do this. He'd say, don't you know who I am, motherfucker? I'm Mr. Rockin', Mr. Magic, motherfucker. And I'm like, yo, I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm about to rock the stage.
Right.
And this motherfucker pours some water on me.
Oh, shit.
So I'm like, oh yeah, nah, okay. I'm about to expose your whole shit. So I didn't give a fuck who I was rhyming with. I said, yo, beat comes on, and I dissed BLS.
Oh, shit.
I called them WBL Fest. I said, his name is Mr. Tragic, he ain't Mr. Magic. I said, all he does, he don't play records, he just be sucking on a glass dick.
Wow.
I said, yo, you shouldn't be a DJ, you're better off being a cokehead. I said, you turned fucking MC Glamorous and MC into another fucking, another fucking cokehead. I said, and I just went at him, and the crowd was like, oh, like,
that's classic.
That was it, the whole shit. I don't even know what the kid said, but they were like, Serch, 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 and they put the beat on. I was like, girl, let me tell you a little more about this motherfucker right here. So I went down there. I come back to the side of the stage, and Rhyme Syndicate, Ice-T, had a kid from Cleveland named Bango. And I'm like, I wanted to, So this kid is from Cleveland.
Right.
But he went and got a haircut at Astor Place and got the New York City skyline in the back of his head. Oh. And I'm, like, is it, like, why are you serving me on a silver platter? You're giving me the fucking silver platter to shit on you.
Right.
The silver platter, Bango, I saved your life. Wanted that one, Bango. But yo.
You remember that name? Right.
And he says to me, yo, let's not diss each other. Let's not go after each other. Let's just go bar for bar. And I'm like, like, you got that, but I'm like, all right, fuck it. Fuck it. I could still beat you. It don't even matter.
Right.
Because I already had my first line that was going to kill him. Mm-hmm. Like, Banger, you from Cleveland, right? You from Cleveland? We got the New York skyline in the back of your head. What time is it? When you leaving? I still remember that line. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even represent your own hood.
Why didn't you agree to that?
Because I was just in the moment, and I was like, Rhyme Syndicate's in the front, and I'm like, yo, I wanted, if that's how he wanted it, I could beat him in any game. You're in my yard, and I'm in the zone. So it doesn't matter. And what I did then people to this day that were there remember it.
Right.
I took my name, so they had this big thing with the names in the finals, and I took my name off and I said, my name's Serch. I said, I'm searching for unity. Black, white, yellow, brown, I want a whole community. Hip hop's for us. It's not about them or them. And I just went on this whole fucking, and the crowd's going crazy. And I slammed my name back on there and I said, and the next time you see my name right there, it'll be first place. Burn. Oh! I get off the stage, I turn around and get ready for round 2 and I'm watching him run. And I'm feeling somebody rub my back. I thought it was my mother and my father because they were there in the crowd. I turn around, it's Russell Simmons. And he says, if anybody asks you, tell me you signed the Def Jam. And that's how we got our deal. So it didn't even matter if I won or not. At that point, I was done. I was done. I got my deal. I was done.
Those are the kind of stories.
You know what I'm saying? So that was it. Yeah. So I came back out, and it's the one time, and to this day, I still poke Red Alert a little bit about it. Because it was 4 people on there, 2 for Bango, 2 for me. And that's not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be that the judges, and Red Alert got up and he said, we can't decide, let the audience decide. And because Rhyme Syndicate, Jorge Hinojosa, Ice-T, Africa Islam, they had, when you heard on stage, and I will say this, when you heard his name on stage, it sounded like Bango won. Because they had more people. And when they said my name, they booed. So when they gave it to Bango, the whole fucking audience booed him.
Yo, Ice, that was dirty, Ice.
You know what I'm saying? So, but it was okay because I walked away
That was
and I was like, you know what? I told my mom, and my mom was like, you got robbed, baby. You got robbed. And I was like, it's okay, Mom. I got a record deal. So I won.
Right. Fuck that.
Yeah.
That's
So
right.
that was it.
Who's Bango? Did anybody?
MC Bango put out a record on Warner Brothers through the Rhyme Syndicate thing. Around the same time Everlast put out Forever Everlasting. So 1988. And he put out one single.
Wow.
Yeah.
Those are the kind of stories that MCs hear and think it still happens that way.
I did.
Like you could just rap that
I
great
did.
and somebody will come
Well,
along
I mean,
beside you.
Yo, I was
Listen,
what you think
Rap
I was
Olympics.
doing out there, bro.
Exactly. That's how-
I
that's
just
how-
want to do the
that's how
battle
Eminem-
world like, yo, I'm trying to get a record deal, though.
That's
I
how
get it.
Eminem got his deal.
Yeah, facts.
Rap Olympics. No, that's how he didn't put out a single until that
Yeah.
thing. The reason that Dre signed him is when he battled the female and said, I never battled a female before. And he said something. He goes, you probably get your period and blame it on me. And that was the line when Dre said, yeah, I got to fuck with this kid.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard.